Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We're back in Sons of the Forest for the next part of the Cliffside Castle build. So I was able to play some with my friends and get some good progress done. So to catch you guys up on where we are, in the last video we took care of this front side, and what we did just recently was we finished the other half. So as you can see, it has this like subtle H shape. Probably going to build up from here. So what I'm thinking is I want to do another staircase going up another level, basically just right here. Thankfully, good old Kelvin has been, cutting down trees left and right. We have a good supply of logs. And just for the record, I'm actually pretty happy with the layout because though we have these stairs, it's still pretty open. You can run basically all the way through. And I did want to utilize some windows, mainly because we're actually saving some stones like this because we don't actually need to fill it in. And each one of these windows, I save 15 stones. So definitely want to utilize that. All right, we got a nice little bit now. So let's see if we can get this thing going. Honestly, I could just go back to the main area of my base because I have a ton of resources over there. Why I don't really know. You mind?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab 2. It's actually really smooth. I like that. Probably gonna need Kelvin to get back on it here a little bit. So I confused myself. I think it might just be glitched because 2 logs standing on top of each other should not be doable without some level of support. And these are 2 technically freestanding logs, so I mean, I was wanting that like nice seamless open feeling flooring, but okay, now we're getting somewhere. So I think I'm gonna leave the stairs like that just because it looks kind of cool. If I can replicate it, then we'll just kind of run with that for the time being. But I also think I want to do like an opening right here, just so that you can like look out, maybe snipe if you really want to. Then we'll probably add another set of stairs to go up another floor, maybe. Then we can go about furnishing it at least a little bit, just so it's a little bit more cozy and inviting. All right, nice and uniform. This is actually looking pretty cool. Actually, I've not been back here in a minute. I just need to get some supplies though. So energy drinks would not hurt, very much welcome. Then some MREs would help a ton because my guy's like starving right now. I actually completely forgot I had some meat drying over here. And it sounds really juicy, but I am almost positive it is anything but. Okay. I'm like a completely different person now. You know, I appreciate the sentiment of how much we can carry in these things, but like, visibility sucks. But the castle is looking pretty good up there. One thing I'm going to do towards the end of the build most likely is probably try to incorporate it more into the wooden foundation that it has. Honestly, I should just cut down the trees from like up there so they can just roll here. It'd be so much easier. Did Kelvin try to follow me? Well guys, it started snowing. And I went down to the lake. Turns out over there it's just raining, but because we're here like on the edge of the mountain, it registers as snow. And the other thing is that I cannot replicate this because this is just a bug. Because if I do this, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. I'm just gonna do it for the sake of symmetry. We are gonna do what the original setup was. Just gonna do it like that. Because I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just not what I wanted. All these logs here were me attempting to see if I could just figure something out with the grid and maybe get it to catch. Did not work. If anything, the silver lining for this whole thing is that it's actually not like making it to where my character gets really cold all the time. It's actually doing just fine, probably because it's, again, on the edge. So I'll take the win. Are you done already? He is going through it. Oh, that one's gone. This is actually pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this, in honesty. I'll probably put like a chandelier or something there so that from a distance you can still see the light. Apparently I can remove some of these. Have we all of them? Nope. Whoa. All right, I like that. This is nice. This is like very, very clean, unobstructed view. I'm gonna go ahead and lay some blueprints down because I want to get a feel of how it's gonna flow. Very subtly off, just barely. And honestly, does not matter too much because we can actually move these things now. Some wall shelves, like going up the wall. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. I usually use the skull lamp just because they're a lot easier to build and give off good light. But because this is a big area, we'll use this. I feel like now you can place things down even further than you could before, which is pretty cool. I'm building this is going to take some time though. Let alone the fact that it's still basically like half out in the snow. If yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty inviting if you ask me. There's something really therapeutic about this. My guess is it's the running water, but I don't know. It's like very clear direction, very clear objective, and then honestly probably the fact that we're not really getting attacked very much. Like I for one think that there's definitely a lot of upside to... Why did I have to say something? We good now? Where were you? They're going to redo this, and I don't really know what it is I want to do to it, but I want to redo it somehow. I think I like this better because it makes it to where it looks like more intentional windows, and past that it's a little bit more uniform, if I do say so myself. Can't even see it. I'm just gonna take these with me. But yeah, that looks pretty castle-esque if you ask me. So we'll use that for the front side of the third floor. And I don't know if I'm gonna do the same stuff to the back. I think I kind of want to leave the back a little bit more structurally sound just so I can kind of add more stuff to it. And since we got this side more accounted for, I'm gonna go ahead and start filling this one in. And I'm definitely getting the castle vibe, which makes me really happy because it's feeling a lot more of how I wanted it to in here. I wish there was a little bit more wall decor other than just, you know, the trophies. Now the next thing I'm trying to figure out is to get to the next possible level. Should I do stairs just like right here? Or should I do it here in the center as kind of like a final floor of the castle type thing? I'm probably gonna do like a top to the castle and then build structures like on the top of it, which is a lot higher than I was anticipating, but it looks really cool. It does look like a castle, so I definitely want to give it some extra effort for... What are you guys doing? Honestly, it's probably not even going to come down to me. It's probably going to come down to what I can actually set up in terms of not having supports just like right here in the middle. So we will see. It's also going to be snowing here soon, as you can tell by the leaves. But it's honestly probably not going to change too much here just because it's already snowing here. Come on. I just don't want to swing with... I just didn't want to swing with Kelvin there because I don't want to accidentally hurt him. My main thought doing this is I'll finally have some pieces to build the chandelier with. I guess the real question is, can I... Oh, yes, we can. And we need more skulls. This is actually the biggest project I've done. Like, size-wise, this is definitely it. I think it'd be cool to have, like, a little sniper's nest. Just because occasionally you'll see, like, moose or something in the distance. It'd be cool to... Actually, I don't even have the rifle in this yet. Or flip it, if there's enemies, basically climb up over here. Do the same thing. My main reservation is really just furnishing it. Because, like, we got this. This looks cool. But in all this time, the only thing they've added is the fireplace. Well, I guess this counts too. I think some moose heads would be pretty cool. Especially for how often they keep knocking me down. But just in the grand scheme of things, having this be functional will probably be better in the long run than having it just look cool and castle-esque. I was talking to my friend today, and one of the things that he was asking is just like how this game compares to the first The Forest. I think the way that I was able to describe it is that there's like a sense of realism. Because if you were wanting to build something similar to this in The Forest, you'd probably need to do it just like from the fencing, like the stone fencing. Or wherever you're actually getting them from, you could actually just kind of feed the blueprint wherever, and it would actually just take it and register and place it where it needs to be. But that's basically the main thing. It's like, you can't just fill in a blueprint and have it be like that for building basically anything now. You need to be very specific about where you're placing stuff. Like stuff like this, like grand scale stuff, it's not difficult. It's just, it's a lot more time consuming. And I know that's why they got Kelvin and everything. It's definitely really inviting in here. Like, I'm very happy with this, like, just this shot right here. I think it looks awesome. See, like right here, if I had the sniper, just end that guy. Maybe this can do something. No. Nothing. Not even close. But that's what we're going to call it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one.